Hey folks, welcome to my tutorial for Elton John's Border Song from the 1970 album Elton John. Really beautiful, kind of gospel-y piece here, and it's maybe a little bit deceptively difficult, not unapproachable by any means, but there's there's a lot of what I'd call flowing fingers going on in this, but really cool tune. The first single actually from that album didn't really become that big of a hit, but it was the first effort that they made from that particular album to try and enter the charts. And then of course they came out with Your Song, and the story of Elton John truly began. But great tune, something I've gotten a lot of requests for. So we're going to be in the friendliest of all key signatures, C, which is a good thing. And I'm really looking forward to filming this. I hope you enjoy learning from it as much as I'll enjoy putting it together. So I'll see you in the next chapter where we're going to learn the intro. All right, see you there. Okay, well, let's take a look at this little introduction. It's not very long. It goes like this. This is how far we're going to get in this section. We're just going to learn how to go. And then that A minor chord I played there is effectively the first chord of the next section. So we'll start from that point in the next chapter. But so what we're going to do is, here's your middle C. I wanted to give some emphasis there. Okay, there's your C. I need you to form a what I call an octave chord. C, C, and then E and G in the middle. From there, with your left hand, I need you to find an octave below middle C. Put your pinky there, and then I need you to take your index finger and stick it on G. Okay? There's a reason why I'm not having you use your thumb. You could use your thumb if you wanted to. I think it's easier to use your index finger. So whatever fingering emerges from you and feels natural, go for it. But there's your opening chord right there. Boom. Now on the left hand, all you're going to be doing is you go like so. You play C and G together like this. Now, without lifting up off this C and letting it just kind of ring, you go A, G, A, G. And there's kind of an almost staccato-ness to that. Da, 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 da. So you really need to lift off. It's not. It's da, 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 da. Bounce. Okay, so it's just that, what we've learned there. Ba, da, 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 3. Ba, da, 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 da. So you kind of play it twice in a row. So if you count it out, if you're thinking of it in terms of 1, 2, 1, 2. So 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and da, da, da. And 1 and 2 and da, da, da. The only thing left from there is B, A in octaves. And that's the end of it. So let's take a look at what the right hand is doing, and then we'll put the two together. the right hand, you form this full chord. This is 1 and 2 and 1, and then it's C, E, G. See, 1, ba da da, and then it's an F chord, F A C, da, and it's da 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 da. So it's F chord, F A C to a C chord, E G C, and you have that bounce, ba da, bump, ba da. Okay, from there it goes like this. See, F and A together. Then bottom up to a C. Then back down here and you do this again. Bum, bottom, bum, ba da 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 da. So take a look at that whole line there. Okay, and then from there it's just B, it's a G chord, which is D, G, and B. It's in its second inversion there. And then you're on an A minor chord, which is C, E, and A. And that's in its first inversion. So watch the whole line to that point, which is the end of this section on the right hand, and then we'll start putting them together. One more time slow. With the left hand, it looks like so. Again. Okay, you'll notice occasionally I play a fuller chord or I believe the proper voicing if you're trying to copy the record is full chord, then smaller chords. Full chord, smaller chord. But sometimes I just can't even help myself and I end up playing a fuller chord and I end up going like... which I think happens to Elton when he's playing live as well, quite often. But neither here nor there. Let me play it a couple more times. I'll try to keep it that way for you. Okay. And once for good measure without my hands all contorted. I'll see you in the next section, and we'll start looking at what to play when you start saying things like Holy Moses. All right, see you there. All right, well, we're going to take a look at the verses here. I'm going to split it into several sections. There's a couple things here that can be kind of tricky, and I don't want any of these chapters to be too much to swallow in one shot. So we're going to break it down into several little pieces, okay? So this is how far we're going to go. We've just gone now we're going to start here and go okay? So that's all the farther we're going to get in this chapter. In the next chapter we'll take it from there. Okay, so what's happening? Well, we've just gone. So we end up on this A minor chord where we ended at the end of the last chapter. And what you're going to do with your left hand is going to play these octave A's. And then it's got a little maneuver where it's going to use your index finger on an E, and it's going to go ba-dum. So it's octave E-A, E-A, E-A. It's not really staccato, but it's not like that either. It's kind of, ba-do-da. Okay, so octave E-A, then G sharp with your pinky like that, and then octave up, bum, bum, so ba-da, ba-da. Okay, now from there you have a little pickup, and it's like it's an E, and you go ba-da, ba-da, ba-da. Boo-da, da-da, do-da. E-A, E-G sharp, E-A. So watch that in context here. So we've gone bum, bum, bum. Let me play it a little slower now. Okay, so that's the left hand. I'll be working on, I'll show you how the two sync together here. The right hand, we were up here and we did our excuse me, I needed to drink some V8 this morning. So here's our A minor chord. So we play it, boom, and what you want to do is then, see, bum, ba-da-da, that's what I do, bum, ba-da-da. See how I play A and E together and then hold that E down while I make that run? Chord, A, B, C. One, da, da, da. Then it goes to this chord, which is an E7. Actually, there's kind of a diminished thing going on there too, because you're playing a G sharp in the bass, but it's a D, G sharp, and B. So you've gone. Okay, now from here you go C, A, E, ba, da, da, ba, and then it's B, F, D, A minor chord. Okay, so that far it looks like this. Okay, and then you go, so you play this little A chord, this A minor chord, and what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put your fourth finger on the A, because you're going to have a little run. It goes, you're going to hold down these two notes, and it's just A, G, A, B, ba, dum, da, da. Then come down on C. That's all the farther we're going. C, G, and E. So that whole line looks like this. We've gone once again. Yeah. Can I have a redo? Let's pretend that didn't happen, okay? I'll even slow it down a little bit. Okay, so let's take a look at the two hands together. Take another look at that. Again. Again. Without my hands all contorted, it's like this. meet you in the next part, and we're going to carry on where this C chord starts. So I'll see you there. Okay, well, carrying on now with the verse. The next little section that we're going to learn goes like so. Again, that's all the farther we're going to go. We're going to make sure you get each little section under your fingers. If you're moving through it faster, that's great. Just skip to the next chapter. So what's happening here is the left hand goes like so. We're on C's. This is middle C. So it's C, G, C. And notice I'm not letting up on this one. Okay, but this one is a little bit staccato. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. See? So bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Bum, ba-dum. G, B is the next place. So C, G, C, G, B. So C, G, C, G, B, B. From there, you have another one of these little pickups back to C. So C, G, C, G, B, B, G, C. And so the whole thing is bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba. You know, we have a lot of bum, ba-dum, ba-dum going on in there. It's sort of a precursor to Madman Across the Water in a way. So from here, it's the C and it goes bum, G, C, G, C, and then you're going to drop down here and go G, E, E, E. So watch that in practice. We've gone. So E, low E twice, high E twice. With that bum, but it's just that we'll be going somewhere, but that's the end of the line. So watch this. I'll play the entire clip of what we're going to learn for the left hand here a few times slow, and then we'll bring the right hand, show you the right hand, and we'll put them together. So the left hand all the way through goes. Okay, slower. Okay, so let me show you the right hand, and then you'll get to see the two synced up. So what's happening is we have a C chord right here, E, G, C, and it's simply just twice. 1, 2, then we move to a G chord, D, G, B. So bum, bum, bum. Then another G chord, but we invert it. So we've gone from here to here. Dum, bum, bum. Then bum, back to C. Bum, and then on the second beat there, bum, ba ba bum, ba da dum. See what we do there? We play the C chord, but then there's a little flurl there with your ring finger and your pinky. So bum, ba da dum, C D C, bum, ba da dum. So we've gone bum, 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 ba da dum. From there, we jump up to an E suspended. So it's E, A, B, and E on the first beat, bum, bum, and then resolve it to an E major chord on the second beat, bum, bum. So take a look at the whole line to that point, which is where we're ending this clip. Okay, again. So let's take a look at these two hands together at the same time and just watch. I'll play it really slow. At full speed. Sorry, I missed a little thing there. I'll do it one more time. So that's that section. We're going to get into the final little bit of the verse and get all the way through Holy Moses, I have been deceived, okay, in the next segment. So I'll see you there. Okay, so let's finish this thing out. The left hand is actually a little bit more simple on this. The right hand's a little more complicated. So the first thing we do is this familiar deal with on C. We go C, G, C. Okay, and either with your pedal or by holding this note down, you kind of want that to ring out a little bit, as opposed to being, okay, so however you want to do it, but that needs to ring a little bit. So we start out with that, bum, ba-dum, then just B, B, F, F, D, 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 E, F, F sharp, G, 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 G. So let's break that down a little bit. Ba-bum, then just B octave. And see how every time I'm letting the pinky note ring, bum, bum. So I play this other note, but I'm not just letting up on it. Bum, 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 ba, bum, 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 F, D, you have a D, another D down here, if you're playing on 88 keys, I'm playing on 76 right now, so I don't have one. This is my lowest D. But if you had one, you could come in down here and play octaves. Ba-bum. So I do have an E. It's my lowest note on the keyboard. Ba-bum. So if you're counting it out, 1, dun, 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 bum, 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 ba-bum, bum, 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 then dum, da, dum, da, dum. So C, B, F, D, rest, D, F, F sharp, G, 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 boom, da 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 da. Right back to that little intro piece. So that's the left hand. I'm going to show you the right hand, and then of course we'll sync them up. So the right hand starts out here. We've just been here, okay, on an E chord, so it's actually pretty natural. We just find a C chord right here. E, G, C, and E. Big, thick, lush chord. Boom. And we hold it for just 1, 2, ba-dum, bum, ba-bum, bum. See what I'm doing there? It's like octave E's plus your ring finger comes down on a third. So it's E, C, and E. Bum, bum. F, D, and F. G, E, and G. Then what happens is we play this interesting little lick right here where you play octave D's with an A in there with your middle finger. And you wouldn't have to play the octave D's, you could just do this if you want. You could just go bum, but what you're doing is you're playing the D and the A together, and then you're moving to a B, but this note remains held. Ba-dum, bum. And then your thumb comes down on D. So it can either be where you play here, lift, or you can just like so. And it all rings. This note never comes up. So we've gone kind of cool, really. Or, excuse me. And then from there, ba-ba-dum-bum, and then you're just playing this G chord right here. After that, D, G, B, and D. So. So the G chord, and then toggle on your thumb. So ba ba bum, ba bum. See how that works? This is one of my, this is actually like straight out of my Become Your Own Rhythm section for ballads, where you take a chord and just do that with it. So just a little section. Boom. Now we go to F, to an F chord, We just play an F chord, C, F, A, and C. 1, and then there's a little what we call a run, and it starts here, and it's in thirds. So you have C and A, and it's like this: dum, bum, 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 bum. So C and A, G and B, F and A, E and G, D and F. Let me play that real slow. Now, again, I have never been known for having great proper technique, and I'm not sure what the right fingering would be for this, but the way I play it is I go pinky and middle, index and ring, middle and thumb, and then I just go middle and thumb. That's just how I do it. Works for me. If there's something else, if you've learned something from somebody else about how to finger stuff like that, go for it. Make it comfortable for your hands, but those are the notes. So from ba-da-ba-ba-bum. Now, bum, we play a D minor chord. Ba-dum-ba-ba-bum. Bum. Okay? Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. D minor, and then you toggle with your thumb. Bum-bum. Ba-ba-bum-bum-bum. And then when you get to the part where it goes bum bum bum, what you're doing is bum 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 D minor, and then it's just E, G, and D like this. It forms kind of a C with an added 9, basically, is what it does. So ba bum 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 bum. So let's go back and get to that part real quick. Again. Then finally, what happens here is we get to and that's in sync with. Now we play an F chord, a full F chord, C, F, A, C, like that. Holy. So here, then here, C, E flat, A, and C. It's kind of a diminished seventh thing going on. Holy. Okay. Bum, bum, then a C chord, C, E, G, and C. Then G, C, E, G, little arpeggio. Bum, 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 bum. Then it's an F chord, A, C, and F, and it goes dum, just one, and then you add a G to this same chord and go bum bum, bum bum, bum, bum bum, and then you're here. Which you already know how to do. So again, bum, bum. So the whole line in the right hand, all the way to that point, goes like this. Up. Okay. One more time, just the right, then I'm going to put the two hands together and play through it several times slow so you can see the way they work together. Okay, so let's take a look at these hands together and see what it looks like. Take it at a slow pace. My bad, sorry about that. Again. Couple more times. Okay, once without my hands all contorted. Except this time I'll play it right. And I still played it wrong. See, one of the things that's difficult, sometimes is that I'm a lot like Elton. I don't play this exactly the same way all the time, so I'm trying to capture what's on that recording. Otherwise, there's nothing to grasp at. So every once in a while, there's just a slight modification. But very, very cool stuff. I like the voicings a lot. One more time, and I'll see if I can play it exactly right. Pretty close. That would pass for performance, probably. But anyway, the information's all there. Have fun with that. I will see you in the next section where we're going to start learning the little, what I guess I would call the bridge, where they say, I'm going back to the border where my affairs ain't abused. Okay, so show you some cool stuff there. See you in that section. Okay, well, what you've already learned then is basically repeated in the next verse, and then we move to something that's a little bit different. It goes, I'm going back to the border where my affairs ain't abused, that thing. So that's what we're going to learn. Let me play through it here real quick, and then I'll break it down for you. So you're coming out of... Okay, so what are we doing here? Well, a lot of the pace, it's a fairly simple part in the right hand, mostly just kind of quarter note comping on some chords, but the pace is coming from the left hand on this one. And what we're doing, the left hand looks something like this. Okay, so what's happening here, we're going to be playing octaves, start on C's here, and but there's a little, if you heard it, I don't know if you heard this rhythm, but there's a bum, 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 bum going on, and what we're going to largely be doing is the bum bums part are going to be happening with the thumb, with the left hand still largely down on the same note. So we start out here with the octaves, like so. Then the next note is a D, because we're making a run. It goes bum, bum, bum. So bum, bum, bum. 2 octave E's. Bum, bum, bum. And then once we land on that E, our bum bum thing, like I said, is going to be largely through the thumb. So watch how this plays out. How I use my thumb to create that pace. F's, G's, okay, so watch that again. C, D, E, E, F, 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 G, 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 C, 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 D, E, E, F, 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 F sharp, F sharp, G, G. So again, it's C, D, E, E, F, 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 G, 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 C, 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 D, E, E, F, 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 F sharp, F sharp, G, G. See how it kind of slows down a little bit as we get to the F sharp and then the G. So we have lots of pace, and then it kind of so watch that again, and then of course you'll get to see how the right hand and the left hand play together. This is just to give you some idea of what they're up to. And notice how, for the most part, I'm not using the pinky that much. I just come down on it. I let my thumb handle the pace. Excuse me. Boom. Okay, so I'm going back to the border where my affairs ain't abused. I can't take any more bad water, been poisoned from my head down to my shoes. Whoa. So it's almost like with the F sharps, kind of almost need to just sort of feel it and see what feels right in the moment. Sometimes you're just gonna sometimes you might want to go. So, but the action kind of comes to a little bit of a slowdown when you get to that F. So okay, so let's look at the right hand, and then of course I'll give you lots of opportunities to see them working together. The right hand is basically just going to be playing a lot of thick, lush chords on quarter notes mostly. C, E, G, C, big C chord. Going back to the border where my affairs. So it's two C chords, then an F chord. C, F, A, C. So back to the border where my affairs, and then it's C, F, C, then F, F, C. See how that goes? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. If you really want to throw a little extra pep in there, you can go. See See how I'm using my thumb to toggle there? So it's, my affairs ain't abused. C bump bump, C bum, ba bum 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 bum. You can always do that before a little maneuver like that, and you don't have to. It can just be. But if you want to throw a little extra punch in there. Okay, so again, it's just C, C, F, F, C, F, C, C, F, F. Now we have like a D7 chord over an F sharp bass. C, F sharp, A, C. So again, that's where we're headed there. So take a look at that going into that F sharp, or excuse me, that D chord. So we've gone C, C, F, F, C, F, C, C, F, F. I'd just do 3. Poison my head down to my shoes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. And then you're going to play an F chord. C, F, A, C. What you're going to do is you're going to come down. It'll be 1, 2, 3, and then it's A. You toggle with your thumb on A, bum bum bum, and then it's C, F, and G, bum bum bum, and then you're to. So watch the whole line again. Just now that I've kind of gone through each part of it, just watch it for continuity. I'll play it slow, and then I'll start putting the hands together. Okay, one more time like that, then I'll put the hands together. Okay, so when you put the hands together, here's what you come up with. I'm going to play it slow. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Excuse me. Go into it again, and I'll come out of this little guy because this is where we were right before we started that section. Once again. without my hands all contorted. Here we go. More full speed. More time. Now, if you learn it that way, that's adequate. That's pretty close to, from what I can tell. The piano gets a little bit buried in the mix, but it's pretty simple. If you want to throw in a little fun thing that Elton quite often will do live if he plays this song, is you just want to throw in one of these. You go, same, all the stuff is the same except one place. You go. Right there. My affairs ain't abused. And then you have a little run that goes like this. C, D, E, C, D, E flat, E, G, A. Okay, so watch that in context. And what you do is you come up and you play a C chord here. And then come back down and play it here. So, bum, 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 bum. You're right back to normal. But in context, the way it comes off is like this. Going back to the border where my affairs ain't abused. So that's just a fun thing to do. C, D, E flat, E, G, A, C chord, C chord. Okay, so again. So that's a fun little thing you can throw in there that's sort of, like I said, something that you usually will hear Elton do at that particular point in concert on the rare occasion that he plays this song. Okay, the next segment, what I'm going to do is just show you how to come out of this thing, and then we'll do a wrap up and tie all of the things that we've learned together into one long string. Talk to you there. Okie dokie. Well, basically all there is left to learn, and then it's a matter of taking what you've already learned and playing it in the appropriate places, is at the end of the last verse, they kind of have a repeating, "He's my brother, let us live in peace" kind of thing going on. So, what you're going to do, we've come out of this whole when you get to this part now, when it goes, after you've done your we're just going to kind of repeat this. We're going to go F chord, just like we did before. Bum, bum, bum. We kind of want a stately, almost march kind of feel about this as we get to the end, so you're just going to be doing a lot of quarter note comping over here, because believe it or not, that's the way to create that boom, 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 that marchy sound. So we're just going to be going. So you can actually, if you want to throw a little more pace, you can do that neat little trick we learned, where you play an octave and then toggle with your thumb. Bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum bum ba bum ba bum ba bum. See what I mean? Bum ba bum ba bum. Octave, thumb thumb, octave, thumb thumb. So here's the bass notes. You're just going over and over. F, F sharp, G, 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 C, then C, D, E. Remember that from I'm going back to the border where. Well, you can do that again. Okay, so again, it's C. So we've already gone. So that's when you really want to start into that whole stuff, is you've gone the bum bum right there, bum ba bum ba bum, F. So F, F sharp, G, 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 C, D, E, F, F sharp, G, 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 C, D, E, F, F, F sharp, G, G, G. And then you're back to here. So you're kind of repeating that thing. Right, like I say, everything's as normal until you get to F, F, F sharp, F, F, F sharp, F sharp, G, 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 C, D, E, E, F, F, F sharp, F. See? Then you hold it. So what's happening up here? Well, we're playing this F chord, and we're, like I said, we're going to be doing a lot of quarter note comping because it creates a lot of good kind of pace at the end. So it's C, F, A, C. Bum, bum, just like we learned before. So bum, bum, C, C, then F, F, C, C7, C, C7. So we move from this C chord to C, E, G, B flat. So again, just a little refresher in case you don't remember it from when we learned the chorus. It's C, F, A, C, C, E flat, A, C. So here, then a C chord, C, E, G, C. You play that twice, then F twice, then C chord, then a C7 chord, then back to here. He's my brother, say hold it. Let us live in. So hold that chord, and then you come down here to this little place we've always been A, C, F, and G, and you go da da. Da 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 da. And you're back to this C chord where you're gonna go. So it's. And keep in mind, this is actually kind of, I'm playing it kind of hard at the moment because I'm teaching you the notes, but this is very soft. Let us live in peace. Okay, so let me play the whole right hand from that point where it goes, you know, he's my brother. Okay, so we've come out of this and we've gone. Excuse me. Bum. One more time, I'll play it even a little slower. Okay? So we've gone. Here we go. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum. Let's do both hands together here and just, I'll take it real slow and you can watch. So coming into it. Okay, so excuse me, I forgot to throw a little pace in the left hand. Give me one more shot. I'll give it all I've got. Sorry. Try to do it a little bit slower now. Once again, real slow. my hands all weird. Okay, in the next section we'll do a rap, and I'll take what we've learned and string it into a whole song so you can see how it all fits together. See you there. Alrighty, now this is where I do a little wrap up and put what we've already learned together and turn it into a song so you can see how it all fits into a song together. Little warning, there's a high probability that I will not play it exactly the way I taught it. I'm going to do my very best to get it that way, or at least approximate it really close. You have to understand that I learn for a short time. I learn exactly what's being going on the record for these tutorials, because that way it gives me something stable to latch onto. But most of the time I play like Elton. It's a free-for-all. And I don't know how to teach a free-for-all. I have to teach something that holds true. I've got years and years of playing it any way my fingers feel like it within the chord, and just a couple of days of playing it like this. So just don't try to learn how to play the song from what I'm doing here. Learn that from the other parts of the video. This is just to show you how those parts come together and make a real song. And if you happen to see something I do that you like, feel free to copy it if you can. Test your ear, test your eyes, all that good stuff. But if you see me do something here and you go, I'm not sure that's what he taught, it probably isn't. Sorry, can't help it. I am who I am. Okay. All right, gang. So we start out with this little intro, and it goes like this. So we get out of the verse, and we go right back into another verse. So we go, actually, let me do that right at least. Now we move into this guy. Bum, ba bum, ba bum, 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 bum. The bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum. Now this is the instrumental part, and all you need to do is play the same thing you've been playing on the verse. It's pretty much what's going on in there. Sorry, ba-ba-bum-bum. Now we're into the final kind of march off. And that's how the song works. So you got 2 verses, then the bridge, then 2 more verses, basically, because the instrumental solo is a verse. And then you, at the last verse, you have that little march out. Little something that you can do if you want on that last verse. You can actually start adding pace right away. You can simplify the right hand if you want, and just play the chords like I said. It's just A minor, then E7 over a G sharp, then A minor and E7 over a G sharp, then C, G over B, C, E suspension down to an E major, then C, G over B, F, D minor, then you're into. Okay, and why I say that is that if you sketch those chords down, just rewind that and listen, sketch those chords down. If you want, then the entire third verse, you can just go to a quarter note comp or something simpler like that, and just start right away with the bass notes that you know, and drop it an octave. Give that whole verse more oomph, more pizzazz. Now that's not necessarily what the piano is doing in the record. That's just a way to kind of simulate it, because remember, by the time you get to that last verse, there's an orchestra and the drums and the bass are going, and it does have a lot more pace, but it's largely because of the instrumentation. So if you want to copy that feel a little bit, you can simplify the right hand and go into that march, A minor, and just do that bum 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 bum, and that'll do it for you. You know, it really will. It's a great practice if you want to try and still keep all the little fills in the right hand while you're doing that, but it would get the job done to just comp. Holy Moses, I have been deceived. Now the there's a man over there. What is his color? I don't care. So that's just a little bonus tip, but you don't really need to do that. You can bring that in. It sounds plenty fine to just play it the way you learned it in the verses, and then come into it and bring that little marchy sound into the final. And I think it's probably more true to what's being played by Elton on that recording that way. So I'm just trying to give you some options. Anyway, but that's Border Song. Beautiful gospel kind of spiritual tune. One of my very favorites. It's been a pleasure. Had a lot of fun learning it, and like I said, I know that it goes in one ear and kind of out the other for me, because like I said, I spend a couple of days preparing this stuff for a tutorial, but the rest of my life I'm probably not going to play it that way. I'm probably just going to play whatever my fingers feel like doing. I know the chords and I know the basic feel, and that's kind of what happens with me. So, but don't worry, you guys have it on the record for posterity here. You know, you can see what the parts are, because I was very meticulous and was very careful to get them the way they were played. So enjoy. Thanks so much, not just for your business, but also, like I always say, thank you for having the courage to continue to learn and grow. I know most of you are not 11-year-olds who are being forced to go to piano teachers or, piano lessons by their mom. You are adults who are choosing to take time out of your schedule and money out of your bank account to learn something new, and that's inspiring. I turned 35 in this November. This is 2012 that I'm filming this. I mean, this could be years and years later, but at the time that I'm filming this, I'll be turning 35 in a few months, and I certainly hope that when I'm 20, 30 years older than I am right now, that I'm still trying to find new things to learn, just like most of you, because that is cool. Makes life worth living. So kudos to you. Just the very fact that you're doing this shows that you're already winning the game. And if anything is stubborn to come together, just keep practicing it one note at a time, one hand at a time, one section at a time. It will happen. The reason I know that is that it's happened for me, and there isn't anything about me that's more special than you, I promise. I just have 20 years of practice at this. All right, I am going to get out of here. Just remember, if you're not having fun when you're making music, you're doing it wrong. And I'll see you on the next tutorial, gang. Thanks a lot. Take care.